Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down what I did exactly to get these two payouts within 3 weeks of each other using the same exact funded account without blowing it. This account cost me $97, and it's insane, but I was able to turn a $97 account into $2,400 straight into my bank account. I've been trading more consistent than ever. I'm going to show you exactly how. It's going to be a fairly short video. Make sure you stick till the end. Grab a little protein bar, a little cereal bowl, and watch this video for 10 minutes. I'll break it down real quick for you guys, short and sweet. But yeah, so basically the accounts that I trade to get these payouts, I'm going to show you guys bro, we trolling right now? I'm going to show you guys, let me log in here real quick, the strategy that I trade on these accounts primarily, and I'm also going to show you the results on it. So let's go to this account. This is the one that got the payouts. As you can see, $1,200 withdrawal right here. And then if we go back to March, we had a $2,500 March and another $1,200 withdrawal right there at the end of March. I'm trying to get another payout by the end of this month, but we're running out of days here. We only have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have too many days left, as we can see right here. But maybe I can get another payout. I'm going to try to get a third payout on these accounts, see what's going on. Other than that, let's look at the month. So we had $2,500 March almost. And then so far in April, we're up $840 on this account. And I'm copy trading now multiple accounts. So if I do get a payout, it's going to be huge with other accounts to come along with it. So we've been trading pretty good, very consistent. All of my months, all of my weeks have been green for the most part. If we look at the chart here, let's see, we had a 100% win rate week. This was a losing week. We have another 100% win rate week, and then another 100% win rate week. This was actually a break-even trade that turned red because of the commissions, but it is what it is. Call it a loss if you want. It's still a 75% win rate week. And then this was a winning week. This was a winning week, and then this was a winning week as well. So we've been trading pretty good. Let me go ahead and show you guys numbers on this strategy. So this is my boy's strategy. I trade two different models right now. I have a guide coming out on my personal one. I have a ton of videos on this channel as well about my personal ones. But this one right here is the 15-minute orb. This is my backtesting sheet on it. I did an entire year's worth of backtesting data on it, as you can see, from January all the way to December. And the results were actually insane. So 43% win rate. Again, not the highest win rate in the world, but you can make a lot of money with a 1 to 2 with a 43% win rate. And that's exactly how I've been making profits. You know, this entry model is super simple. If you guys do want access to a video breaking down this model, a guide breaking down this model, and just more videos breaking it down and asking us any single questions, me and my team trade live every single morning inside of our free Discord. You can check out every single trade we take as well is posted here. This is a model orb trade as well, posted right here. We post all of our trades, whether win or loss, broken down step by step, and it goes on and on and on. So you guys can look at literally everything. Win or loss, it doesn't matter. We also have a free course that's built in as well for you guys to watch. We have free guides in here for you guys as well to take a look at. And then just a bunch of stuff. So if you want to join, check out the link in the top of the description down below. And just join the free Discord and say what's up. We're about to hit 500 free members in there total. And yeah, I would really appreciate it if you guys joined. We're just trying to build a nice big community in there. So as far as actually trading goes, so the strategy is inside the Discord, but trading wise, how does this go? So basically, with funded accounts, a lower risk to reward is going to kill funded accounts. Let me explain why. So a lot of people love to go for a 1 to 3 or higher. Maybe, I know most of the people I trade with now go with a 1 to 2 or 1 to 1. Here's the reason why. A lot of people think a 1 to 1 is stupid. A 1 to 2 is very good. Actually, in my opinion, is the best one, but a 1 to 1 can be the best one as well. And that's the one I've gotten most of my payouts with, and I'll explain that real quick for you guys. So basically, I have it all written out here actually. So these accounts cost $97, right? A $97 account, I'll show you right here, is the one that I use is a starter account, $97, right, for the fee. There's no activation fee, nothing like that. All you gotta do is pass it and then you're ready to start getting payouts. So to lose this account and lose your $97, it costs it's a $2,500 drawdown on this account, right? $2,500 of drawdown to lose it and blow it. To get a payout of $1,200 on it, which is the maximum you can do per payout on this account, you need to obviously be above $1,200, and you need to have 5 winning days of $100 each. It doesn't have to be consecutive, just total, so it's very easy. And then a 40% consistency rule, meaning your highest winning day cannot be more than 40% of your total profits. Meaning, for me, for example, I make $600 a day typically on these accounts. So I need to make $600 2.5 times. So to beat the 40% consistency rule, right? So 600, 600, and then 300. That'll put me at $1,500 profit. Obviously, that's assuming with no losses. You'll have losses, so it'll go up and down. But at the end of the day, you do want to make 600, 600, and then half. And then you'll be at $1,500. Now, put this into perspective. All you need to make $1,200 for real money, $1,200 real money, is to make about $1,500. But to lose $97, you need to lose $2,500. So it's harder to lose an account than it is to get a payout. And when you do get a payout, it's 12 times what you're losing, what you're spending. So the actual numbers are so in your side, in your favor, it's insane, that it makes no sense to not use funded accounts and use your own capital if you don't have like $1 million just sitting in your couch, right? In my opinion. So super simple. Once you have a strategy with an edge, let me explain why a lower risk to reward makes so much sense as well. So obviously we know lower risk to reward equals a higher win rate. This doesn't mean you're gonna make more money, obviously, because your reward is gonna be less. But the thing with funded accounts is you shouldn't be holding on to funded accounts forever, right? You can, but you don't need to. If you want to make money and just start building capital, you can really just get to a payout as quick as you can, and this is how. So I noticed, obviously a lower R will give you a higher win rate, right? So you're gonna have a higher win rate, and it's literally right here. Obviously, if you know how proportions work, so how ratios work, sorry. A 1-to-1, 56% win rate, that's pretty mid. A 1-to-2, 43% win rate, it's all right, pretty good. And then 1-to-3, it goes down to 25.5 on this one. This one's a little higher on this, but you see, obviously it goes down because that's how it works. But what's important here is win streaks. You're gonna have a lot less loss streaks on the 1-to-1, a lot less loss streaks on the 1-to-2, still, but you're gonna have a ton of loss streaks on a 1-to-3 because the win rate's only 25%, right? You're still gonna have a decent amount on 1-to-2, but a lot less on the 56 if we're talking about all of them. Because when we look at it right here, what actually kills funded accounts? What kills funded accounts are loss streaks. How do you minimize these? You increase your win rate. How do you instantly do that? You lower your risk to reward, right? Though you're making less money per trade, if you just size up on a win streak, you will get a payout, and a payout is worth 12 times what your account cost you. So that's why win rates are key. Because take a look at this example right here, okay? So if we're looking at this area right here, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 win streak on a 1-to-1. 7, bro. And then right here, it gets cut on the 1-to-2. On this 7 win streak of a 1-to-1, you can get 2 payouts. Let me pull out my calculator. Let's say you're risking 600 to make 600, which is actually what I did for majority of my payouts. 600, oh shoot, what am I doing? 600 to make 600. You win 600 times 7. That's $4,200, bro. Divide that by 2. $2,100. That's way more than you need for a payout. If you're making $600 a day, that's 2.5 payouts almost, right? So almost, literally by almost 3 payouts in 1 win streak. Okay, so just think about that. Start planning on how are you going to lower your loss streaks potential and increase how many win streaks you have, right? All you got to do is increase your win rate. And you can see on the 1-to-1, you'll have a lot of win streaks. Like you'll have a lot. You run into loss streaks. The loss streaks won't matter because on the win streaks, you'll get it all back and make more. Now, me right now, I do trade 1-to-2s because I am trying to scale up a little bit more. But if you're starting to build capital, honestly, a 1-to-1 is not a horrible idea. That's what I did for most of my payouts again. Because a lot of the time you will also get those win streaks on a 1-to-2. Like right here, this will put your account at such an advantage. It'll be crazy. This is payouts on payouts on payouts right here, okay? Now, maybe on a loss streak of big, like we had a big loss streak of 7, like right here, you will blow accounts. But it's 1/12 of what the payout is going to get you, right? So in my opinion, in my eyes, I don't care if I blow an account when I know I'm going to get a payout eventually on a profitable strategy if I'm sizing big. Now, there's ways to avoid blowing accounts on these loss streaks by just sizing smaller on your entries, but for me, I don't really care about sizing smaller on funded accounts. I'm here to make money, right? If I was on a live account, obviously I would size a little bit smaller, but even if I was on an actual live account with $50,000, I would size the same amount because my drawdown wouldn't be there. My drawdown is the whole account, right? So something to think about. That's just how I personally trade right now. I don't go for anything higher than a 1 to 3. Also, accounts have a trailing drawdown, meaning if you're going for a 1 to 3, you win one day, the first day, and then you go on that loss streak that you're most likely going to run into if you're trading a 1 to 3 or higher. Your drawdown just moved up, by the way, so it's going to be a lot harder to pass those accounts. So that's really just why I trade the 1 to 2s and a 1 to 1 right now, primarily a 1 to 2. That's pretty much all I want to go over in this video. If you want the strategies, me and my team trade 3 different strategies every single day. We have guys that are coming out on them, videos that are already out, actually, that are ready. Join the free Discord, DM us if you need anything, and just join in there. We'll ask any questions, tag us. Me, Toto, and Isaac run that Discord right there for you guys. So go ahead and check out the link on the bottom and subscribe. We're about to hit 1,000 subs. I post a video on here pretty much every single day. So if you want to binge watch my YouTube, that'd be amazing. I have so many videos on this channel. I've done over $11,000 in payouts so far, and that's using one account at a time. And now I'm starting to copy trade, so it's about to get real. Hopefully, real good, real soon. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, help me get to 1,000, and drop a like and a nice comment. All nice comments I'm posting on my Instagram story if this video helped you out in any way. Other than that, peace out. I'll see you on the next one.